Hey guys, Mr. Short Hitter here.
You don't look like a short hitter to me.
I get a comment every so often that goes something like, how do I get to film or get to play golf when there's no one else on the golf course? So I thought I'd make a video on how to play at times where the course isn't so busy, but also on how I film to where it looks like the course isn't busy. I try to film the video and film my shots so that no one else is in the shot. For instance, if I'm hitting an approach shot into the green and there's a group on the next tee, if there's no one behind me, I'll let that group on the next tee hit and go up the fairway before I film my approach shot. Also, when I'm putting, I'll try to pick an angle where the other people aren't in the shot. So I can film down the line or I can film face on, depending upon whether there's people in front of me or behind me. The other thing is I try to edit people out of the shot whenever I can. For instance, I filmed a bogey and I'm done video today. There's at least 100 people on this golf course right now. And I'm on the third hole of this video and you probably haven't seen one other person because I specifically try to film at times and in the direction where you can't see people, and I also edit people out as much as I can in the videos. So you can see at the time I was filming there was over 100 people on the golf course. There was probably 200 people that played the golf course that day. Yet I don't know if you guys seen anyone in that video. So I intentionally try to get people out of all of the shots, whether in filming or in the edit. Now, there's also some things that I do and that you could do to play on a course where it's less busy. When people say, hey, how do you get to play when there's no one out there? Let me give you some ideas on that. So every course is different. This is by no means a list where every one of these are going to work for you, but I'm betting that at least one or two of these ideas can get you on the golf course almost by yourself. Okay, so the first one, weekdays, early morning, especially early in the week. A lot of golf courses aren't busy 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the morning. If you get that first tee time early in the week, a lot of times you can get out and play where there's not a lot of people out on the golf course. The second way is weekdays, midday. A lot of golf courses aren't busy, especially early in the week during midday. So that's another good time to play. If I went and played a golf course in the city, most likely it's going to be very busy. If you go play a course on the outskirts where you're in one of these small remote towns, you got a better opportunity of the course being less busy just because there's less people in that area. If I take an hour, hour and a half trip south, those courses are generally less busy than the courses where I'm located. Another way that works for me that may not work at every golf course, but you'd have to check with the course. A lot of courses have 9-hole leagues. So if it's an 18-hole course, they've got a 9-hole league. Sometimes you'll be able to play 9 holes off the back 9 because that league is finishing up. So there's a few courses in my area to where I can go out at 10 o'clock. That league would be making the turn, but they're only playing 9 holes, and I can go out and play 6, 7, 8, or 9 holes on the back 9, and it won't be very crowded. The 18-holers would have to go off the front because they're playing 18 holes. I'm not turning back to the front. Now, you guys are going to see not only a tournament, but a practice round. I played at a course probably 45 minutes from here, and that course, I went and got the time right before twilight. If you get a time on many courses 10, 20, 30 minutes before twilight, you can get those tee times because other golfers are waiting for that rate to drop $15 or $20 to get that twilight rate. So if you're willing to pay an extra $15 or $20 or more, then you can get out ahead of that. When I played this course, I got the time right before twilight, so everybody was in line behind me waiting to play, and I was able to get right to the tee off in front of them. I had nobody in front of me because no one wanted to play that hour before twilight. Every course isn't like that, but a lot of golfers are trying to save that $15 or $20 and are willing to play at a busier time. Now, another way is sometimes you'll see a course that'll have a shotgun outing, say 9 o'clock in the morning, say 1:30 the tee sheet opens up. Now the entire course is empty. So if you only want to play 9 holes, again, you may have to pay a premium for that. But if you only want to play 9 holes, you can often go off the back 9. If it's a weekend, you may have to pay an 18-hole rate, but you can get the golf course a whole 9 holes to yourself. Again, we're talking about ways in which you can play and have the golf course to yourself. We're not talking about ways in which you can save money. Okay, another way, a lot of times golfers don't want to pay to play golf for an hour or an hour and 20 minutes or an hour and 30 minutes. For instance, today at this golf course, the last golfers went off at 6:20. You guys see me filming in the evening a lot. This is another way where I can get on the golf course, have no one behind me, and have not too many people in front of me. Where most golfers, they're coming out, they want to make sure they at least have 2 hours to play golf. Another way is the weatherman. So many times the weatherman will predict bad weather. They'll predict rain. If rain's in the forecast, the day could end up being a beautiful day, and golfers will often either cancel or not book tee times because you have a 60% or 70% chance of rain. So if you're willing to play when there's rain in the forecast, I've done it so many times. There's rain in the forecast, or even if it's a light rain or a regular rain, if you're willing to play in those types of conditions, then you're going to get the golf course to yourself. So the last way is actual bad weather. So you see me filming a lot in the wintertime. I get on the golf course and play, and it's 37, 38, 39 degrees. I've played in 32 degrees. If you go out on a golf course and it's 33 degrees, you can pretty much trust that there's not going to be too many other people on the golf course. Is it pleasant? No. But I do it because I want to film content for you guys. I want you guys to have something to watch throughout the winter. I enjoy making the content more than I enjoy being warm in the wintertime. I hope this answers many of the questions out there to why I can film when there's no one around, or at least there looks like there's no one around. Now, with that being said, if you're looking to save money on golf, I did a video, I think it was last year, and I'm going to link that video to the right if you want to look for ways to save money and not look for ways to play on an empty golf course. If you have ideas for content, drop those down in the comment section. And if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Mr. Short Hitter, out.
5 holes to go, just play 13.